The average girl will go collect your husband. Now school start, some of them get. Those will go university, they just decide to make they go, may not be like say they not get school. Then they will come ask you, go come begin crying. He was such a useless man. Imagine he left me, a whole executive director in a bank. He left me for a girl that could barely finish poly Badon. He studied estate management in Poly Badon. Imagine. Somebody go say, hey, yeah, but men are scum, men are this, men are that. You see Abaka? The billionaire went in there. Just greet the girl. And those girls, they always know how to greet. They say, hello, sir. Wow, you're really working those biceps. Person with bicep don't fall, reach ground. But those girls know what to say because they get waiting that they chase. Now you go look your bicep, you go believe, say yourself now Superman in the making. You will go and do like this, S will appear for your chest. Yeah. The next thing you and the girl turn party. Let me tell you. Hold on. Some of you get PhD for book. Some women get PhD for prayer. Some women get PhD for benching. Some women get PhD for their chest. Some get PhD for their back. The only difference is the one where you go school, that they put the doctor in front of your name. Person where get big baka, they know they call her doctor, but not doctor. Oh. The woman where get big baka, now doctor, but nobody they call him doctor. So for your mind, because they call you doctor, you think say you senior am. Go and read the Bible. The women that conquered kingdoms did not have PhD. They did not have PhD. They had PhD. My bankers. Hello? Oh, God bless you, Oshegon. Thank you so much, my sister. I'll try it and let me know if it goes. I'll let you know if it goes. All right. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. So while you have an academic PhD, this young lady has a PhD. And I'm going to give you biblical examples. Oh, work with me. I'm going to give you 3 biblical examples. 2 Samuel chapter 11 verse 2. And that blessing, come and read Bible for me. Come and read Bible for me. I need somebody to read Bible. I have Bible to read today. Look at somebody beside you and say PhD. Second Samuel chapter 11 verse 1. In the spring of that year, when kings normally go out to war, David sent Joab and the Israelite army to fight the Ammonites. They destroyed the Ammonite army and laid siege to the city of Rabbah. However, David stayed behind in Jerusalem. Late one afternoon, after his midday rest, David got out of bed and was walking on the roof of the palace. As he looked out over the city, he noticed a woman of unusual beauty. Somebody in the house say a PhD. He sent someone to find out who she was, and he was told she's Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam and the wife of Uriah the Hittite. Then David sent messengers to go and get her. What was her qualification? She's somebody's daughter and somebody's wife. It's actually a disqualification. David don't care because she got the PhD. Hello? Hello, ladies. Let me give you another example. Esther chapter 2. Let me open my Bible. Oh, where's my NLT? Esther chapter 2. Verse 5. At that time there was a Jewish man in the fortress of Susa whose name was Mordecai, son of Jair. He was from the tribe of Benjamin and was the descendant of Kish and Shimei. His family had been among those who with King Jehoiachim of Judah had been exiled from Jerusalem to Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar. This man had a very beautiful and lovely cousin, Hadassah, who was also called Esther. A very beautiful and lovely cousin called Esther. A woman of unusual beauty. She won the beauty contest and wowed the king in bed. I'm not going to read it to you. Just read Esther chapter 2. Read it in NLT. It breaks it down properly. There were educated women in that time in the kingdom. There were even royal women in that. Vashti was a royal woman. But you see, when you come to a man with a PhD, and now, let me break it down. The man is bored. He's lonely. He needs companionship. Listen, a man will leave that girl, we get that baby, and follow his wife, we not get, or we own don't sag, because na in wife. But when the wife not dey, this same thing happens to men too. When men are too busy hustling, and the wife is at home, and the gardener mowing the lawn, as he does like he will do his chest, the chest will do. Where the girl sit down like this, the wife sit down, she go turn, before you know it. Gardener don't begin give her more. And some of those gardeners, they go don't drink alimoro for money before they go do gardening work. We also sure you they go see customer. Somebody say advise people we no get PhD because advise them, let them have good character. Some of you don't have PhD. Ordinary PhD if you don't get for beauty. But now your own character bad. Now you they talk. You and your man they talk. Now you they talk. They shut them down. Whoa. Your own problem is many. So any one of the two of you needs to understand, evaluate, and take a mental note of what you're bringing to the table. Someone said, let's advise morals and self-respect. Really? When your pastors are already sleeping with other people's wives? Really? Morals and self-respect? Can we be real for once? No moral, self-respecting man, if he exposes himself to temptation long enough, he will fall for temptation. That is why the Lord's Prayer, the only prayer they say you should pray, that you don't pray. Instead, you'll be praying, let fire burn your enemy. Lead us not into temptation. Matthew chapter 6, teach us how to pray. Lead us not into temptation. Because you know no matter how many moral, you want to tell me you are more moral than David. Or you are more moral than Solomon. Or you are more moral than Samson. The more a person is exposed, whether male or female, to temptation, the higher the likelihood that they will fall. Some of you want, I remember one girl, I said, I can never cheat on my husband. I look the girl. Sense she not get. Her mouth sharp. She get personal hygiene issues. Her nails had dirt under her nails. Front she not get, back she not get. I say you be faithful, you are going to be a faithful wife. Because if you beg person to bench you, the person go wrong. What is tempting somebody in you? Can you compare yourself to Bathsheba? We go Bath, JJ, David destiny change. Some women go there the bath. David go carry cloth, go give them, say, please cover yourself. Moral. I'm teaching you reality. You are telling me about morals. The easiest way to save yourself from temptation is by avoiding a situation that will tempt you. So, when I got married the first time, my ex brought some things to the table. I also brought some things to the table. The things she brought to the table were of not much value to me. And the things I brought to the table were not of much value to her. If you ask me, that's one of the main reasons why it didn't work. Finances contributed a lot. Let me tell you something here. When me and Taste Buds first started and the whole world was fighting us, lawsuit here, lawsuit there, my ex went around and said all sorts of things about me. I lost all my clients. Me too. At that time, God decided to give me revelation to fight the church and expose the lies and the liars. So at that point in my life, I was financially down. I was financially under. I was weak financially. We loved each other. But there was a struggle, I cannot deny it. It would have been a greater struggle if we didn't love each other. So when somebody tells you that if you are not doing well by 30, go and marry. Marriage brings good luck. It doesn't in Nigeria. Marriage in Nigeria brings responsibility. You will get 30,000 before. If you marry a woman, not only is she your responsibility, her parents, her brother, they will see people in her family that are your responsibility. Yes, there are one or two cases of a guy who, because his wife gives him stability, he tends to be more grounded. I'll give you an example. When I first got married, Cool FM moved me to Dolphin. And they gave me a small room in a Dolphin house. But then, I was the guy that was working the hardest because I was putting everything I had into my career. The career had to work. The career had to work. So, my bosses now sat down and said, look, you know what? Let's bring this guy closer. They were giving everybody rooms. But because I had a family, they gave me a whole house. They gave me a 2-bedroom house while every other person got one room. And I stayed in that 2-bedroom house for 10 years. Because I had a wife and kids. So, sometimes, would I say that helped? Absolutely. It gave me stability and it helped me work better. I cannot deny it. All my friends, even those who were my seniors, they got one room. It was only the married people, like my immediate bosses who were married, that got